What's going on, guys? So I am currently down here at Manhattan Beach. Today's gonna be my last day in Los Angeles. I've got my flight heading out around 3:30, so I figured I would just spend the last few hours here just kind of sightseeing, seeing something different, and kind of just exploring the area and just getting some time to myself. It's important to always take some time to yourself each and every day. Usually my escape is the gym. Obviously, you know, being on vacation, I have not been in the gym as much. Been making use of pretty much the hotel gym, and I did go to 24 Hour Fitness, as you guys saw in the clip. But to pay $15 every single day just to work out is a little crazy, when at least I could do something in the hotel gym. So as you guys can see, is the background here. This is Manhattan Beach. Absolutely beautiful out here. Definitely like a little quiet, kind of private beach town feel to it. Different than Santa Monica. Santa Monica is much more active, a lot more going on. Definitely more tourists. I could tell over here is definitely a lot more locals. Not a whole lot of tourism going on here, but I'm just kind of enjoying the last few hours, like I said. And you know, this trip has been interesting for me. Ever since I came down to LA in September, you know, I've just kind of played around with the thought of living here. And the more I think about it, the more time I spend here, the more that I feel like this is really where I should be, especially for what I want to do. Doing the YouTube thing, doing fitness, doing personal training, doing that type of work, this is by far one of the best markets to be in, if not the best market to be in. So nothing's final, you know, I haven't entirely committed to it. I really am leaning towards it. And you know, it's just something that you can't think about too much. You kind of just have to do it and pull the trigger. And this kind of comes back to like taking risks in life. You know, sometimes you have to take a risk and in order to, you know, see what's on the other side of that risk. And I think that for me, this risk is very well worth it in the long run. You know, nothing's gonna be handed to me regardless of the market that I'm in, but just being around this environment, the people who live here, all the big names, and just being around people who enjoy doing similar things to me, I think can just do nothing but benefit me. And I think that it's definitely, you know, worth risking. And here's the thing, guys, about taking a risk. You know, if you want to try living in another city, another state, whatever the case is, you can always go back, guys. You know, as long as you don't own like a home or anything, I mean, there's nothing that's keeping you in any, you know, any given city. But while you're young, you don't have kids, you know, you're not married. If you have nothing that's kind of locking you down and you've been wanting to try something new, try something different, and try another city, you know, go for it. Get out of your comfort zone for a little bit. I think, you know, in Orlando, I've gotten fairly comfortable. You know, it's not very expensive to live there. I've lived there my whole life, so I'm very familiar with it. I was born in Connecticut, for those of you that don't know, but I was raised in Orlando, and I've lived there for 23 of my 26 years. So, you know, to me, it's a very comfortable city. You know, my mom lives there, my grandma lives there, so family's there, and I want to get uncomfortable for a little bit. You know, I really want to push myself and see what I can do fully, you know, without having other people to lean on and knowing, you know, the outcome of everything. You know, in Orlando, I'm like I said, I'm very comfortable, and I feel like I'm ready for that change, to go ahead and become uncomfortable, to allow myself to grow and to excel as a person and excel in my business and just excel in life in general, and just learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, I've been good at that, you know, but I think this would take it to an entirely new level. And, you know, again, it's just one of those things, guys, where, you know, you try it out. You know, say you don't like it after 6 months, say you don't like it after a year, you can always go back. You know, you can always go to another city. You know, nothing is keeping you anywhere. And that's something, you know, again, unless you have kids, you know, you're married, you know, you have a lot of other factors to think about. But, you know, if you're somebody like me, you're young, you don't have kids, you don't own a home, there's really nothing keeping you in any certain city. So I highly, highly recommend getting out, traveling, seeing other cities, seeing other cultures, seeing how the people are, the vibes that people bring, and just going for it while we're young, guys. You know, something that I always stress is, you know, that you only have one life, and it's true, you only have one life, and, you know, you have to make the most of it, and you want to enjoy it. And if you're not happy where you are, you know, you feel like you've plateaued, you know, you just go to work, you come home, and you just repeat every day, you know, and you look forward to Fridays and you look forward to the weekends because you don't like what you're doing. Take a risk, guys. Take a risk, because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, the only thing you're going to regret is the things that you didn't do. You know, you're not going to regret, oh yeah, I moved back to Los Angeles when I was 26 and it didn't work out. You know, you're not going to regret that when you're dying. You're going to be glad that you did that. But if you're somebody who just stays and stays and stays, you know, like, say you're born in Altamont Springs originally, you know, where I lived for a while, you know, and you just stay and stay and stay, you know, and then your life's passing you by, and before you know it, you're, you know, old, and you never went anywhere, you never saw anything else, you never saw any other cities, you never experienced any other cultures. You know, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of people that, you know, care for me in Orlando, that love me, you know, that are friends with me, that I have good relationships with, and it's nothing to do with anybody there. It's for me as a person to grow. I feel like I need to come out here, and I feel like, you know, even if it's only a year, if it's 3 years, if it's 5 years, I don't know, I really love it out here. You know, this could be where I end up staying, and not necessarily in Los Angeles or Santa Monica, you know, it could be Southern California one day, San Diego, it could be San Francisco, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm not restricting myself to one place, but I really feel like this is a good city, a good state for growth. You know, whenever you see big names, you hear big names, this is pretty much where they are. There's a reason for that. There's just something in the air when you come to LA. I don't know what it is. I can't describe it unless you've been here, but it's very motivational, and I just noticed that I push myself when I'm here, and I just feel happy when I'm here. I just feel like this is where I belong right now, and I was never really into the vibe thing and, you know, feeling those things, but it's weird, but I really do feel happy when I'm here. Like, I feel like this is where I belong. I wanted to share that with you guys, just kind of, like I said, enjoying the day. You can see the beach out here. It's a beautiful day. beautiful day. I know I said in the last video, but guys, I just want to say thank you again. The video that you guys watched with me and Anthony working out, it really hit a spot with me. And the reason why it hit a spot with me is because we kind of have been talking on and off. You know, he's somebody who really loves my content, really loves what I do. He's, you know, somebody who's just gotten into personal training, and you know, I'm still relatively new to it as well. I've been in it for almost a year, so not very long, but you know, he came to me for some guidance and tips, kind of like how we should get started. And we've been chit-chatting for a few months now. You know, we interact a lot. You know, he's somebody who definitely supports me. You know, he's bought some t-shirts, and you know, he shares a lot of my posts, and I just truly appreciate that. And for me to get the opportunity to meet him was it was great. You know, I saw on his Facebook post that, you know, I made his day, I made his moment. But you know, in all honesty, like, I feel like he made my day and made my moment, because you know, without you guys, I'm nothing. You know, if you guys don't enjoy the content, listen to the content, like what I do, support me in some way, shape, or form, you know, whether it's monetary, likes, shares, buying shirts, buying training programs, whatever the case is, you know, without you guys supporting me, this doesn't exist. So again, I just want to thank you guys for everything that you do, whether you have bought a t-shirt or not. If you do want to buy a t-shirt, you know, I've got t-shirts, sweaters, long sleeves, tank tops, women's tanks, women's shirts, phone cases, you know, all motivational type stuff that have my quotes on there. And I also got workout programs. So, you know, I've got a lot of different things, but you know, if you want to, go ahead. If not, I'm not trying to force you here. I'm just letting you guys know that I do offer these things. Some people, I still get a lot of questions, you know, hey, where do you get your shirts? Where do you get your shirts? So I figure I would just kind of nip that in the bud right here. But again, this video is going on kind of long, but I don't know, I'm just out here on the beach, just enjoying my last couple hours out here. And I'm pretty sure the next time that I'll be out here, I'll probably be living out here. So it's kind of surreal. I just wanted to take it in, just enjoy the day, enjoy the morning here for a few hours, again, before heading out. And again, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have made it this far, I truly do appreciate you watching my content. Make sure you please give a thumbs up. Make sure you share the video. Share the video if you like it. You know, share it on your Facebook, Twitter, whatever feed you guys like and have friends on that interact. So yeah, that's kind of what I got going on today. Today's December 5th, and I actually do know today's day. So it's December 5th, and just a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in San Francisco.